One of the biggest mistakes that new construction buyers make happens before they ever choose a floor plan, before they ever compare incentives, and before they ever sign anything. They walk into the builder's sales office without anyone representing them. And I completely understand why. The house is beautiful, the sales rep is friendly, the process feels easy. But here's the question that most buyers don't ask until they've already become emotionally attached and into the process. Who in that room is actually on their side of the deal? The person greeting you at the model home may be helpful, professional. They may know the floor plan, the finishes, the incentives, and the neighborhood better than anyone. But again, they work for the builder. That doesn't make them bad, of course. It just means their role is different from mine or any other agent representing you. Their job is to sell the builder's home on the terms that work for the builder. My job is to help you understand what you're agreeing to, where there's risk, what questions to ask, and whether that home actually makes sense for your specific situation. Those are two very different roles. And it can feel awkward to say that out loud because the builder's rep, again, will be very kind, very helpful, and very professional. But helpful is not the same thing as loyal to your side of the deal. Now, the question I hear all the time is this, but Brandon, won't I get a better deal if I don't bring an agent? Now, that is a very fair question, but here's the better question. If the builder already has a sales system, a contract, a pricing structure, and someone representing their side, what exactly are you gaining by walking in alone? Because in most new construction deals, the builder already has planned for the buyer agent compensation, and they really expect you to bring your own agent. And I know this because I get messages from their representatives all the time talking about their current deals and incentives. So before we tour anything, we're going to walk through representation and compensation clearly in writing so there's no surprises. Because the bigger issue is this. If you do not bring your own representation, you just may lose your advocate. So what does a good buyer's agent do in these situations? First thing we want to do is slow down the process before emotion takes over, right? Because once you fall in love with the kitchen, the flooring, the natural light, and the idea of your family living there, it can get harder to think clearly. And builders and sales reps, they understand that. And that's not an insult by any way. That's just sales. So a good agent helps you step back, detach from the situation, and ask, is this the right house, or did this house just create the right feeling? So second, we look at the contract. Builders' contracts are written to protect the builder. And again, that's not a criticism.